For some local families, the holiday season can create a huge economic burden. A lot of people are struggling to make ends meet and may not have the resources to put enough food on the table. That's why local food banks play a crucial role in helping fight food insecurity. And they need our help. Now, let's go on the record.
From WPBF 25, this is On the Record with Todd McDermott.
Welcome and thank you for joining us this Sunday morning. As the holidays approach, families are still feeling the pinch of higher food prices, even as inflation is now beginning to shrink and some costs have come down. More and more people are depending on food banks for help. So joining us now is Jessica Gosa, Chief Development Officer of the Treasure Coast Food Bank. Thanks for being here today. I want to start first. We need to talk about so much of the work you do. Yeah. But I know that you have a state-of-the-art warehouse coming, and we wanted to start with that because I know, is groundbreaking approaching?
Yes, absolutely. That is definitely the talk of the town. Mm-hmm. So the Treasure Coast Food Bank's president and CEO has really been working on this initiative for quite some time with community leaders and stakeholders. And so, yes, to answer your question, we're anticipating groundbreaking this winter.
Well, we'll be there for that. It's a beautiful looking facility, as we see in the artist rendering. Where is this? Where will the new food bank warehouse be?
Not far at all from our current main distribution center, which is in Fort Pierce, Florida. So this will be at Orange 95 Commerce Center.
And let's talk about, before we talk specifically about the people you serve, what counties do you serve when it comes to fighting food insecurity?
Indian River, St. Lucie, Martin, and Okeechobee counties, so the Treasure Coast area.
And give people an idea of how many families and individuals you are serving these days.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sad to say that those numbers are astronomical and increasing. Every week we're serving an average of 250,000 people are coming through our doors.
250,000 people.
Yeah.
It's just, and does this go back to the pandemic for you? And it sounds like it has not dissipated at all since that time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. So we're continuing to see a elevated need that is 34% higher than pre-pandemic phase. So we haven't gone back down to those pre-pandemic numbers at all.
And tell me about the families, because obviously so much of this is families that just can't afford to put enough food on the table for the children. Families are the primary focus here.
You got it. Along the Treasure Coast, 1 in 4 individuals, including children, don't have enough food to be healthy and thrive. And these are folks that are making really hard decisions every day. We see people that are coming in through our doors that are making decisions between paying for food and paying for rent, or paying for food and child care or medical care or other essential needs. You know, in the state of Florida, 45% of Floridians are living 1 paycheck away from complete financial crisis. So that really speaks to the fragility. And with living 1 paycheck away from complete financial crisis, it just takes one scenario for a family to not have enough food.
And when you tell somebody those numbers, are they as shocked as I think they might be?
I think shock and sad, you know, and we get a lot of, well, what can we do? You know, we have a very generous community, and we have a community that really stands behind the Treasure Coast Food Bank and rallies and comes together to do whatever is needed to support our neighbors in need.
Tell me about the outreach to first get donors and then the outreach to families. How does that work?
We do outreach in a number of different ways. So, I mean, through a number of our programs, we have over 20 plus direct service programs. We also have a robust network of 300 agency partners. So we have pretty extensive reach to get the word out there. We always want, you know, having this opportunity to talk with you is another way of getting the word out there and educating folks about all the services that we provide. The food bank has done a lot of work to wrap around the unique needs of the community, and we've done that by creating a person-centered approach and by offering not just food distribution, but case management services, benefits outreach, nutrition education, a whole host of programs that are really rooted in high-level collaboration and innovation.
And I mentioned inflation at the top, and I want to I don't want to leave it aside without mentioning the fact that inflation also affects what the food bank can actually do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we're all seeing costs of living go up. We're all seeing costs of food go up, and that alone puts an impact on the organization. We'll see our numbers rise when we're seeing those challenges in the community, for sure. But of course, that also creates, you know, challenges and our buying power, for example, you know, when food costs are at a record high.
Now, somebody seeing this today, listening to these numbers, obviously some of our viewers will be moved to get involved. How do they do so and help the Treasure Coast Food Bank?
Well, we have so many ways for people to get involved. I mean, we have a very robust volunteer network. Last year alone, we had 10,000 volunteers come through our doors, contributing over 45,000 hours of service. So this community is a generous one. We have a number of volunteer opportunities for folks, from working in our warehouse to answering phones. There's all different ways for folks to get involved that way. Of course, I would be remiss to say, of course, we accept donations, financial donations, and also food donations. But most importantly, we really want people to know that we're here and that we are the community's food bank.
And we are glad you're here and glad you're with us today.
Yeah, absolutely. This is great. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right, Jessica Gosa, thank you so much from the Treasure Coast Food Bank. Next, nearly 1 out of every 10 people in Palm Beach County is struggling to put food on the table. We're going to talk with a woman leading the mission to feed them when On the Record returns.
There's so much cleaning to keep up with in your house. The biggest job, cleaning the floors. A once-a-year deep clean from Stanley Steamer helps floors last longer and makes them easier for me to keep clean. Wood, tile, or marble, they know what they're doing. And with their powerful equipment, I know the dirt is removed, not just moved around. There's something about the feeling of clean. And for my family, a clean home isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. And Stanley Steamer is who I trust for a once-a-year deep clean.
Call or click to schedule Stanley Steamer.
Welcome back to Sunday with a chance of winning. Cindy and Charles are playing for a chance to win a benefits-rich health plan with exclusive providers. Here's your next question. Which health plan provides access to providers where all your medical needs are seen under one roof? A, HealthSun, B, HealthSun, or C, HealthSun?
HealthSun?
Correct. She's good. Final question. Which one of these benefits can you receive every year if you enroll with HealthSun?
Is it $5,000 for comprehensive dental services? $2,400 for groceries, home and pet care supplies and utilities? $1,500 for OTC items, or all of the above?
Cindy?
D, all of them!
Bada bing!
Call us today to learn more about our benefits.
Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach is overstocked with new Kias arriving daily. So now is the best time to save thousands on your new Kia. Shop one of the area's largest selections of new Kias, including hybrids and the fully electric EV6. Make no payments until 2024. Have a trade? Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. And if you have a job bringing home $350 weekly, we want to approve your credit. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Game day means kicking off the day with breakfast at McDonald's. Order a tasty bagel in the McDonald's app, like a steak, egg, and cheese bagel, so you can be fired up and ready to go for whatever comes next. Get 25% off when you order ahead and pay in the app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You're watching On the Record on WPBF 25.
Welcome back, and joining us now to go on the record is Jamie Kendo, the CEO for the Palm Beach County Food Bank. Jamie, thanks so much for being here with us this morning. Let me ask you first, let's talk about the challenge you face in a county of approximately, well, actually more now, more than likely 1.5 million people. How many adults and children in Palm Beach County are defined as food insecure now?
Well, thank you for having me. So in Palm Beach County, the latest numbers that came out are 132,000 individuals are at risk of being food insecure, and 37,000 of those are children. right here in just Palm Beach County alone.
And I was not a math major, but that's almost 1 in 10, which is such a dramatic number. Are people surprised when you tell them that's where food insecurity stands right now here?
They are. The numbers are kind of staggering right now, and the need that we're seeing across all of Palm Beach County is just been growing and growing and growing this past year. We thought we were, gonna get some relief and see a little bit of turnaround, but I'll be honest. Right now, the numbers that we're seeing and the people that are coming forward that are in need of food assistance is worse than COVID.
That's
It's
just what I was going to ask.
astounding.
It's worse than it was during the pandemic.
It is, because during the pandemic, people had other resources that were being given to them to help them when they were struggling and when they may have been laid off work or not working, and all of that we faced during the pandemic. And that's ended. And then we had inflation. And so the numbers and the people that are calling the office and looking for assistance, it's really surprising that we have seen the numbers grow like we have over the past year.
And if you would describe, there are no boundaries here as to who can be food insecure, but give people an idea of just the range of families and individuals
Absolutely.
who need this help.
It is. So it's heartbreaking again, because we get these phone calls, and so it's people that it's people that your children go to school with. It's people that you see out and about working. It's the working class poor, and it's the elderly. We are seeing such an increase in the need for food assistance with our elderly population. And it's heartbreaking because a lot of those folks have never asked for help. And now they're finding themselves needing that extra little bit of help with their groceries to get them by. And part of that is because, again, the inflationary issues. We're all paying more for groceries when we go to the store. And the increase is just really hitting working class families and the elderly.
And I'm willing to bet some of those people really didn't even know where they could go. I'm glad they're finding you. Can you tell me a little more about your partners in the food distribution?
Sure. So we work with about 150 partner agencies. Those are really our boots on the ground. So the way that food banking works is we get food in a number of different ways, and then our partner agencies who have the direct distribution programs, soup kitchens, church pantries, nonprofit organizations that work with food assistance, those folks come to us and get the food that they need for their programs. So we while we do have some direct distribution, our main program of food banking is working with our partner agencies, making sure that they have the food necessary to run their programs.
And let's talk about the holidays coming up, because obviously this is a very important season for families, and I'm interested in what's the impact like during the holiday season for the food bank and the people who do this important work.
Well, of course, during the holidays, everything's centered around food, right? We're all gathering with our families. We're all having, a moment where we are thankful with Thanksgiving coming up, and there's that big holiday meal that everybody, wants to have on their table and share with their family. And so during the holidays, we see an increase. People really want to make sure that they can have that for their families and their loved ones, so they can all gather and have that meal. So we do see an increase in going into the holiday and the school breaks. When children are out of school and families may struggle, and they have children who are at school and getting free and reduced price lunch and breakfast, and now they're on an extended holiday break,
right?
So they're struggling as well. So the need's real.
I have about a minute left, and I know that a lot of people and a lot of organizations are asking for donations at this time of year. We all want to give, but explain even what $1 can do to help the food bank right now.
Sure. So every dollar that's donated to the Palm Beach County Food Bank, we can provide 5 meals. I know that sounds like a lot, but because of what we do and how we do it and how we procure the food that our partner agencies need, we are able to stretch that dollar. So sometimes people feel, they see our food bank bins out, and that's great. And we love for people to donate food. Sometimes donating a dollar goes a longer way for us because we can do more with that dollar. So instead of somebody going out and buying, 3-4 cans of soup, if they gave us the money that they spent on that soup, we could buy a case of soup. So it really does help us to get those financial donations in so that we can stretch that dollar.
All right, let me take just a moment to thank you and all the people, including the volunteers who work with the Palm Beach County Food Bank, for all you do, especially this time of year, but year-round. Jamie Kendall from the Palm Beach County Food Bank, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, and next, the local woman behind Shauna's Basket Brigade.
Tonight, watch WPBF 25 News at 5.
Our world changes quickly. We're here making sure you are connected and informed.
Each night at 6, get trusted reporting with context of the day's biggest developments.
Breaking stories from hometowns throughout Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast.
From in-depth investigations holding the powerful accountable
to money-saving solutions. Stay one step ahead of severe weather with forecasts guaranteed most accurate.
It's your day's playlist of what's happening right now. Watch WPBF 25 News at 6.
For once in my life, I can live my full potential with simply standing by me.
For once I have coverage that is simply beneficial. Now I can live worry-free. For once I can say I have a plan I can rely on. As long as I know I'm with Simply, I will shine on.
Simply Healthcare is the plan you can count on to live the best years of your life. We offer benefits like $164 per month Part B give back, $40 per month for over-the-counter health items, comprehensive dental, $1,000 per year for hearing aids, and more.
Oh, Mom. Oh, sweetie. Thanks to Simply Healthcare, I can enjoy the best moments of my life.
The choice is simple. It's simply all about you. Call us today.
Oxygen patients, we'd like to help you expand your comfort zone with Freestyle Comfort Portable Oxygen Concentrator. It's the only portable with Smart O2 delivery to optimize oxygen delivery no matter your activity level. It's proven to outperform other leading devices. Get the maximum oxygen to keep you active and energetic. Expand your comfort zone today. Call 877-989-9807 for your free information kit.
There's Black Friday doorbusters start now. Save up to 80%. Time's running out to save 50% on Tommy Bahama, our best-selling brand. For 3 days only, take the stress out of the holidays with this stressless chair, an unbelievable $977. Entertain with this dining table, doorbuster price only $587. Or take home this swivel chair, just $297. Plus, get special financing on all your favorites from our holiday catalog. Where? Bears.
Welcome back. Our previous guest this morning, understandably focused on a Thanksgiving mission right now, but our next guest, there she is, already looking forward to Hanukkah and Christmas. Shauna Camilleri with Shauna's Basket Brigade is here. Thank you for joining us this morning. First of all, let's explain what the Basket Brigade is.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. So we started in 2016. And we collect baskets from the community, laundry baskets, and we have them fill them with non-perishable items. And you can even add a blanket to it. We like the community to really make it what they want. And then we distribute the baskets to families within the Palm Beach County community. And now we've branched out into Broward a little bit, families that would not otherwise have a Thanksgiving, and that includes veterans as well. I've
got to ask you, how did you come up with this idea? It is unique.
So, like I said, in 2016, I asked a few friends if they would like to help a few families out. personally, I can't fathom a family, especially a family of children, not having Thanksgiving.
Right.
I couldn't wrap my mind around that. And then I heard about a few veterans that were in the same position. They possibly might not have a meal. So I asked a few friends if they would mind, you know, putting a few baskets together. And one friend on Facebook said, would you mind making it public? And I said, sure. And it just branched out from there. The community really took it and ran with it, and it's just grown since then.
So 7 years, how has it grown? What's the growth been like over those 7 years from that one idea you had way back when?
So like I said, in 2016, we collected 253 baskets. In 2017, we collected 563 baskets. And then in 2018, it was 783 baskets, and then it carried on from there. And it's just really word of mouth, and the more that know, the more we can help.
Now, as we're approaching the Thanksgiving, how is that effort, the Thanksgiving effort to get these baskets out, how's that gone?
Beautifully. Just yesterday, in fact, the Boca Raton PD just distributed well over 100 baskets to our community. And we haven't had a final tally yet, but we're thinking possibly over 600 for this year, and we're already getting ready for Christmas and Hanukkah.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Before I get to Christmas and Hanukkah, who's eligible for a basket in your program?
So our families are vetted by local organizations such as Propel, the county that helps with the youth and family services. They vet the families as well. And we also include local churches and other organizations. So if a family is looking for a basket, they can easily reach out to me on Shauna's Basket Brigade on Facebook, and I can get them to the right people, like the churches or, you know, some of our other organizations.
So you get done with Thanksgiving, and here we go. You have Christmas and Hanukkah. What's that effort like, and what do you need?
So essentially, it's the same thing. So they're laundry baskets. Our Hanukkah baskets are obviously tailored more towards the Jewish community. And then our Christmas baskets, we call it the Holiday Hope Basket. They have anything from a salt and pepper shaker in it to can opener, again, non-perishable foods. We do ask that people maybe put a toy in or a book. One year we had one of our friends deliver a basket and happened to have a Lego set in it. And our friend said when he opened the door, the woman came with a cane. There was nothing in her fridge, and her little boy, who looked to be about 9 years old, he had this Lego set. So our friend stayed and helped him put that Lego set together, and he really did not have any toys in his home. So it was really a wonderful, you know, gift for him.
That's a wonderful story. Obviously, people will hear this and say, how do I get involved? I know it's Shauna's Basket Brigade, but mention again how people can reach out to you to be part of this.
So everything's posted on Facebook, on the page. We have, for Thanksgiving, we've had 8 drop-off locations. So you will get the list from the Facebook page, shop for the items, fill the laundry basket, drop it off to one of our 8 drop-off locations in and around Palm Beach County, and now one of our locations in Coral Springs. And then we will collect them right before the holidays and get them handed out just in time to the recipients.
Well, I want to say again, congratulations on the Thanksgiving effort, and we wish you much luck on the Hanukkah and Christmas effort to come.
Thank you so much.
Again,
Thank you for having me.
Shauna's Basket Brigades.
Yes.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
On the record, we'll be right back.
Trust Vanessa Vanette and WPBF 25 First Warning Weather.
Hi, I'm Scott Smith with Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather Florida Injury Lawyers. This is Tank. Tank is a 175-pound Neapolitan Mastiff. Tank is huge and powerful. Our law firm's purpose is to provide legal power for our clients. Our mission is to secure huge results. If you've been injured, let us put our legal power to work for you in fighting for your huge result. Call us at 500-HELP. HELP is just a local phone call away.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text TB to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Here's what Floridians are saying about StormSmart custom hurricane protection.
We can't tell you how perfect the installation is. We were over the moon pleased.
The hurricane shades on our lanai are so functional and beautiful.
They block incoming rain and sun and allow me to see out.
The next hurricane season will find us very well prepared.
We will absolutely endorse StormSmart.
Call 866-60-SMART and start designing your custom StormSmart screens and high-impact windows today.
Holiday deals are happening now. Stores open 7 a.m. on Black Friday. Shop Vero Beach Outlets, I-95, exit 147 in Vero Beach.
Right now, during the Rooms to Go Holiday Mattress Sale, sleep better and save big thanks to this very special offer. Buy this Sealy Posture Pedic, Serta Perfect Sleeper, or Beauty Rest Select mattress in your choice of sizes for only $5.95. That's 3 great brands, any size, one low price. Twin, full, queen, even a king-size mattress, just $5.95. Plus, check out all our other great mattress buys during the Rooms to Go Holiday Mattress Sale, going on now.
The season of giving is here, and we want to help you help others in our community. So WPBF 25 is teaming up with the Palm Beach County and Treasure Coast Food Banks for a very special day of giving. This month, on Tuesday, November 28th, we'll have a phone bank open all day long with volunteers ready to take your calls to make a donation. Even the smallest amount of money, as you've heard, that you can spare can go a long way to helping others. Thank you, as always, for making this part of your Sunday morning. As always, we encourage you to be part of our discussion each and every Sunday right here at 10 a.m. Until then, you can watch this morning's episode of On the Record and every episode on our website, WPBF.com, and on our free WPBF 25 news app. Matter of Fact with Soledad O'Brien is next. We'll see you again next Sunday. Have a beautiful day.